Today on Let's Fish TV, we have a really cool episode for you. This is something that we've never done before. We're joining Dustin Mizell from Fish-Kabob bow fishing charters here in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and we're gonna be targeting stingrays. There's 3 different stingrays that we're gonna be going after, and I have a feeling, guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now. Oh my gosh. Check that out.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southeast region every week.
Cobia, big one, and a monster. Look
Beautiful.
at that.
That's a Tawakoni giant.
This is Let's Fish.
Welcome to Let's Fish TV. I'm your host, Andrew Upshaw, and today we're in Gulf Shores, Alabama. You know, it's nighttime right now. This is not a typical time that you see a Let's Fish TV show, but today we're gonna be targeting stingrays, and not just stingrays, we're gonna be bow fishing for stingrays. We're gonna be joining Dustin Mizell at Fish-Kabob bow fishing charters down here in that Gulf Shores, Orange Beach area. We're going after the trifecta today, guys. We're gonna go after the Southern Ray, the Cow-Nose Ray, and the Atlantic Ray, and hopefully we'll get all 3 species. We'll also have this week's fishing report from your local region from our insider reporters. In the meantime, I'm gonna get all this bow set up and get everything rolling. Toss it back to the studio for your weekend planner.
Hi everybody, these Salooner tables are predicting good game fish activity both days this weekend. Peak times begin at 6:19 on Saturday and 6:56 Sunday morning. The best daytime action will begin around 6:44 on Saturday and 7:21 Sunday evening. Depending on your local area, expect the sun to rise around 6:20 and set around 8:36. And evenings will feature a moon that is 54% visible. Stay with us, we've got fishing reports from across the area on the way, plus MLF angler Zach Burge stops by to answer your Ask a Pro question.
All right, guys, so we're here with Dustin Mizell of Fish-Kabob bow fishing charters, and we're gonna be going out today looking for stingrays. You know, that is the goal today, is try to find some stingrays, and not just one stingray. We're going after 3 stingrays. We're going after the Atlantic, the Cow-Nose, and the Southern Stingray. Kind of give us an idea of sizes with these stingrays. Well, how big are a Cow-Nose, like an average size to a big one, and Atlantic and Southern?
Well, your biggest out of those 3 is going to be the Southern Ray. They're a bottom dwelling gray. Big long tail on them. They will be the biggest. They get over 100 pounds sometimes. The second one is going to be the Cow-Nose Ray. They kind of fly like a bird in the water. They school up and stuff like that, so they'll kind of be high in the water and that kind of thing. They average a big weight most of the time, but they don't get very big. So a lot of them will be like 25 pounds and stuff, but they hardly ever get over like 60 or something like that. And then you have the little Atlantic Rays, which is kind of like our back bay ray. They don't get very big at all. Like if you got a 10 pounder, you really done something. And that's, they can take the fresh water more than the other types of rays and that kind of thing, but they just don't really get real big. But each style of hunting these rays is different, so you get a different experience, you know, in each different species out here, and they all coexist in the same area, but you'll get like a different, you know, just a different feel of bow fishing each different one.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get one of each one. You know, that'd be really awesome to be able to see each ray, how they look, and I kind of want to see how they interact on the bottom. You know, I have never done this before. I've spent a lot of time in freshwater bow fishing, but not in saltwater, so this will be a unique experience for me. You know, it just goes to show you what the Gulf Shores, Orange Beach area does offer. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have some of the world-class fishing, from pompano to shark and some other types of species from redfish and trout. But today we're gonna be stingray fishing with bows. So I can't wait to get out there. I have a good feeling about it. It's a really pretty night, you know, so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight.
Fishing with the best, man.
Heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go get it done. Oh. Yep, right here. Front, yep, front left. Are you ready? Oh my God, there's so many of them. Holy crap. There we go. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Ray number 1. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, guys, there's so many of them all around. Alrighty. Whoa. Check that out. Wow. All right, guys, today, this is what we're fishing for. You know, we're here at Gulf Shores Orange Beach. We're out here in a really unique situation. We're actually hunting, bow fishing for these cow nose rays. All right, guys, we just got our first one today, and I just wanted to bring y'all a show that maybe y'all haven't seen before. You know, this is gonna be a unique show. We're gonna be bow fishing at night here in Gulf Shores. You know, the cool thing about Gulf Shores is it has so many opportunities to fish and catch a lot of different fish. But guys, when I found out that I had the opportunity to come bow fishing, I had to take the chance. Today's episode is gonna be special. I hope y'all enjoy it. I know we're gonna find a bunch more fish. I gotta get this bow back up. I'm gonna see if I can find me another.
Hey folks, it's time for your Carolinas Report. This week brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina, the leader in water sports along the Grand Strands. We are open for business. We're here to take care of all your needs on the water. Visit crazysistermarina.com for more information on how we can take care of you. Let's talk about saltwater. We're going to continue on saltwater this week. And I tell you what, the king mackerel bite on the nearshore reefs is firing off. Big live baits are a bonus. You know, get you some menhaden and head offshore. Get those big baits out there and watch how big a fish you're gonna catch. Get right on top of that structure where you think those fish are gonna be. Get your lines in, make a couple passes. You don't get any bites, move on to another structure. The best way to catch big king mackerel is to fish on those smaller structures and don't spend a lot of time there. If they're there, they're gonna bite when you get there. Trust me, the first bait in the water normally gets the best fish. This has been your Carolinas Report, brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina. Remember, fish smarter, not harder, and keep your chaos organized.
Over. Oh, I hit right behind him. Yep. Ah, way right. Got that one. There we go. All right, here we go. We're getting some really nice cow nose rays. We've gotten a few so far today, but you know, the main thing is to show you that there's so many great options in this general area where you can fish, you can bow fish, you can fish for shark. There's so many different things that you can do. We just got into a nice little group of cow nose. We're gonna try to get a couple and more. And guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you come down to this area, you know, the beaches are fantastic, white sand everywhere. You've got resorts everywhere, you can houses you can rent, and some fantastic food. But let me tell you guys, the fishing here is really good. Now we just rolled into this new area, already saw a couple of them. It looks promising. I have a feeling we're gonna find a few more. Can't wait to show y'all here in just a minute.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. Visit Mississippi. Wanderers welcome. Power Pull, Total Boat Control. Balls Out, made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders. Rely on, challenge your limits.
Yep, got it. Heck yeah. Got another one. Yep, got him.
Yeah.
There we go. Heck yeah. Got another one. Now he's kind of going crazy. right, let's hold this thing up real quick. You said right here, right?
Yep.
There we go. Check it out. There we go. And that's a cow nose, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're targeting tonight in the murky water like it is tonight.
Yeah.
You can see it's windy and murky. So this is a big ray that usually hangs out kind of high in the water, so you can see it a lot better in this kind of conditions. So
Well, let's get this thing in the box real quick and let's talk a little bit about it. So, Dustin, can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing here? You know, the equipment is really key when it comes to having the right equipment and that kind of stuff, the right kind of bows.
I mean, it is the key to everything, considering you got to have the right bow for the right person, you got to have the right bow for the right species that you're after as well. So, you know, you're going to have to shoot as much poundage as you can for the person that can handle it, because you're going to be shooting a whole lot and that kind of thing as well. But you want it to be able to penetrate and shoot faster with that higher poundage. So yes, everything's got to be made to, you know, made to be, you know, weary of the saltwater conditions and stuff like that, as far as corrosion and all that kind of thing too. So
yeah, so but kids can do this as well. You know, it's not just an adult, let's go have fun, good time. I know you were telling me earlier that you had a group of kids come out with their dad and went bow fishing as well. So I mean, this is something that the whole family can enjoy. You know, it's right here, located right off of Gulf Shores Orange Beach. I mean, it is an awesome opportunity. If anybody ever wanted to come down here, how would they get a hold of you?
Basically, we're on all social media: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, our website as well, Fish-Kabob. On any of that stuff, you'll be able to find us. Whether you're families or beginners or pros, you know, we can handle just about anybody. So.
You know, I'm basically a pro at it. I've missed at least 1,400 times today, and I've gotten 3 so far. But y'all go check out Fish-Kabob bow fishing charters here at Gulf Shores. If you get a chance to come down here, I promise you guys, you will not regret it whatsoever. I've got to get a couple more fish. Hopefully we can get a couple more shots in and I won't miss again. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it. And it's taken a little bit. It's been a few years since I pulled a bow, so
you're actually hitting a couple now.
I'm actually hitting a couple. So hey, you know, it's looking better. All right, so let's get back after it and see if we can find some.
Hey y'all, welcome to my favorite part of the show, the Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia Coastal Fishing Report. This segment's brought to you by me, Captain Patrick Garmison with Ugly Fishing. You can check out my website at uglyfishing.com. You can book online as well as have some money-saving opportunities on the homepage with lurenet.com, Salt's Gone, and Pure Flats Fishing, creator of the Slick Lure. Garrett Ross from Miss Judy's Charters out of Savannah, Georgia said the redfish, trout, flounder are all on fire. He said live shrimp, finger mullet, mud minnows drifted under corks has been the most effective. He said artificial shrimp under popping corks will get it done as well. Greg Hildreth, Georgia Fishing Charters out of St. Simon's Island, said the trout bite has been really good. He said live shrimp under popping corks in water 3 to 5 feet deep. He said also the triple tail along the beaches have been real good using live shrimp. Along the Mississippi coast, seeing about the same thing we've been seeing along the Alabama coast. We're catching speckled trout, main priority targets for a lot of guys around here, catching them both shallow and deep. Live shrimp, artificial baits are working, slick lures, top water lures, probably the most effective things you can get away with right now in along the Alabama and Mississippi coast. Also, the Jack Cavallias are showing up in full force all along Mobile Bay, along the Gulf Coast, all along Mississippi coast. So appreciate y'all checking out this report. Y'all keep what you need, leave the rest, and God bless, guys.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lose, Feel the Difference, Mamba Boats, Ride with Pride, Strike King, Taiwan On, Fishing Specialties, makers of the premier mount assembly for live sonar.
He had an awesome shot on it. I had a great shot on it right before that. Yeah, mine, I was here and then I missed. Oh, you got it. Sweet. There we go. What kind of ray is that?
A dead one.
A dead one.
This is a southern ray here.
Southern ray.
It's
Okay.
different than the ones we've been shooting.
Well, guys, today we're here at Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, and we're here with Dustin from Fish-Kabob bow fishing charter. We're out here, and this is the second type of ray we've gotten today. We've seen 3 different types. You said we saw the Atlantic ray, this one, which was, what was the name
Southern
of
ray.
this? Southern ray, and then the cow nose ray.
Cow nose ray, yep.
So we've now seen 3 different types of ray. He had an awesome shot on it. I had a great shot on it right before that.
It just didn't work out
You
like
know,
mine did.
yeah, mine. I was here, and then I missed.
Yours got the sand, and mine got his brain. So
Yeah, that's exactly
there's
right.
a difference in those two.
Yeah, that is the
Pretty big
difference for sure. But hey, real fast though, you know, you've done this. You were telling us earlier how many
few
records
times,
and things that
a few
you
times.
actually have. Can you tell us a little bit about how a person can be better at shooting a bow? You know, what does it take for them to be better at shooting? What do they need to do in certain depths of water and stuff like that?
Well, first of all, experience. So the more you shoot, the better you will be. The more you practice, you know, the better you will be. A lot of this is instincts. You don't use a whole lot of sights and stuff. So that's a key thing. It's just getting out there and practicing and that kind of thing. But shooting low is your main, you know, your main thing in bow fishing. You know, the depth of your water, the lower, the deeper the fish is in the water, the lower you have to aim on it. So, you know, like I tell my people in the beginning, like, you got a ray right here, you're shooting at dirt underneath it. You're never actually aiming at the fish, you're aiming at dirt underneath it. When the fish changes, you know, from out there to closer to you, you don't have to aim as low, but you still have to aim low every shot just because of the refraction in the water. The fish is not actually where you think it is. So.
Oh, okay. So that might be where I'm messing up, because I'm aiming for the brain every time, and then I miss it, you know. But now I have hit a few today. I've tried to aim low. I actually missed low one time because I aimed too low. So finding that little sweet spot is really, really important. So we're gonna get this fish in the box. We got a little bit more time left on the night. We're gonna see if we can find us a couple more rays, maybe a fish or 2. And let's finish up the night. But guys, this is a lot of fun. You need to come down here to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores area, and look Dustin up, and I promise you will not be disappointed. I'm gonna tell you guys, the dude knows what he's doing.
This is your Alabama, Tennessee, and Mississippi fishing port. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Right now in Tennessee, Chickamauga Lake is fishing pretty good. Fish are out on ledges, they're out deep, they're schooled up, chasing shad. So if you guys find some like creek channels that come way out to the main river where that ditch runs in, those ledges right there in front of it, there's a lot of bass sitting on those right now chasing shad. You guys can throw some Strike King spoons, some jerk baits, some deep diving spinner baits, and some deep plugs. I promise you guys will catch a lot of bass doing that. Now over in Alabama, all the dams that have running water along the Alabama River and the Coosa River are fishing really good. It's getting hot, Alabama's getting a lot of rain, and those Coosa River spots are just roaming in that rushing water. In Mississippi, Grenada Lake's still fishing pretty good. The crappie fishing, they're out deep, they're on that flooded timber out deep, they're in the creek channels with the hard bottom. If you can find any bait or some brush that's sitting about 18 to 22 foot of water, you can throw some small crappie jigs, some hair jigs, and I promise you guys can catch some big crappie doing that. Now this is your Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi fishing port. I'll see you guys next week.
You get it? What you got?
Atlantic.
Oh, there we go. So now we got all 3 species of rays. Heck yeah. That's the way to end the day right there, guys. All 3. We got a Southern, Atlantic, and the cow nose.
You can see the pointy nose on him and the spines down his back.
Dang, good shot. That's what I'm talking about. So you were telling me earlier that you actually have a bunch of state records, maybe even some world records, when it comes to bow fishing. Can you kind of enlighten us on that? I mean, that's probably one of the coolest things ever as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you know, there's not a whole lot of bow fishermen in the world, but we're pretty competitive, the ones that are out there that enjoy it a whole lot and stuff. And yeah, I got big into, you know, getting different records in different states. So I hold quite a few records in different states, but also quite a few world records as well. Right now, I think I have about 30, which is more than anybody, I think, right now. But what I do is kind of find a weird fish or something like that maybe nobody's ever shot with a bow before. And then I go out there and I try and pattern that fish and get on it and, you know, harvest that fish. And, you know, once I get that fish, then I try and get bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, as well. So I have the world record Southern Ray, along with quite a few other weird fish as well. So it just, some of your common stuff I still have the record of, and some of your very uncommon stuff I have the record of too. So,
and this is pretty awesome. Got quite a few rays today, but you know what? We got batteries are going down. Everything's kind of draining. We're ready to go to bed. So I appreciate it, Dustin. I know we've had a lot of fun today. I really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
and guys, y'all stay tuned here in just a second. We'll talk a little bit more about Gulf Shores and the great opportunities you have bow fishing.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, the ultimate fishing system, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Plan or book your fishing charter at orangebeach.com. Motor Guides Tour Pro with GPS anchor, powered by Passion. Glacier Outdoors since 1982.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's get right on over to your Ask the Pro question for this week. Arnold would like to know, what is the weirdest thing that you have ever hooked? For an answer, we asked MLF angler Zach Burge.
I kind of had to think about it for a minute, and the first thing that popped into my head, and honestly it is kind of the weirdest thing I've ever hooked, is a great big turtle, snapping turtle, like ancient, great big one. It was really weird. I thought I had the bottom of the lake, then it started moving a little bit, and I eventually got it up, saw what it was. I'm not messing with that. I cut my line and let it go.
Thanks so much, Zach, for sharing that with us. If you want some help too from one of the pros, all you have to do is go to letsfishtv.com and follow that Ask the Pro link to submit your question.
Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
You know, beyond just the great fishing that Gulf Shores has to offer, they also offer so many great things for families. You know, as a dad, you know, one of my biggest things is taking my son on a vacation when I can, and he loves going to the beach. This Gulf Shores area offers some of the whitest sand I have ever seen in my life, and some of the cleanest water I've seen as well. You know, today we're out here fishing, and I just really wanted to show you where we're staying today. This is called the Midnight Mullet. It's a little base about 1 block off the beach, and it makes life so much easier. You know, you have all the space down low where if you want to play, you got a picnic table, you can do things with your kids. You also go inside, it's a 2-bedroom place, has 1 big bed, 2 twin beds, so if you have a couple kids, you can put them in the room by themselves. So if you get a chance, you get to come down here to Gulf Shores Orange Beach, do not miss the opportunity to stay in this place or any of the other great resorts that you will find in this particular area. You know, for more information on Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, check out Gulf Shores, Google it. You can find all kinds of amazing information. And until next time, guys, I'll see you on the water.